The old man planted a tree in the house. A day later, a small seedling sprouted from the floor. To allow the seedling to grow, the old man fetched an axe and chopped open the wooden boards. Then the couple quickly brought a stool and a wooden bucket. The old man stood on the wooden bucket. Trembling, he chopped open the roof. The seedling burst through the roof directly, to make the tree grow taller. The old man lifted the roof again. As the tree-bound seedling grew taller and taller, it finally pierced through the clouds, growing up into the sky. The old woman asked the old man to climb up, to see what's on top of the tree. The obedient old man hugged the big tree, and climbed towards the direction of the celestial palace, finally reaching the clouds. The old man incredulously stepped on the cloud below his feet. It was very soft, extremely comfortable. Suddenly, he heard a rooster crow. Looking up, a colorful rooster was standing on top of the tree. Then, holding a grindstone, it flew to the old man's side, and handed the grindstone to him, saying that it is a machine that can produce food continuously. The rooster then flew into the old man's sack. In this way, the old man carried the food machine and the colorful rooster, climbing down the tree to the ground, and fell into the house. The lively old man asked what he found in the sky. The old man opened the sack. The colorful rooster flew out from inside. Then, he took out the food machine from inside. As the old woman turned the grindstone, black charcoal bread flew out from inside, along with egg cakes, dumplings, and various types of noodles. A large pot filled to the brim, for the old couple who hadn't eaten for 3 days. Being able to have a meal was an exceptionally happy event. The aroma of the egg cakes and bread wafted through the window, attracting the chubby king who came for hunting. The plump king willingly took a seat. The old woman used the food machine to prepare food for him. In just a few turns, the entire plate was filled with black charcoal bread. The king began to indulge in the feast. After the meal, the king took the opportunity to steal the food machine from the table. Then he got onto the carriage and left. Upon seeing their food machine stolen, the old couple couldn't help but cry out in sorrow. At that moment, the colorful rooster flew out of the house on its own, flying towards the king's castle. Entering the palace, the colorful rooster stood on the rooftop, cursing loudly that the king was a thief who stole things. But the king stated that everything in the village belonged to him. Then the attendants were ordered to capture the colorful rooster. A few people rushed towards it. They threw the captured colorful rooster into an abandoned well. To prevent from drowning, the colorful rooster quickly drank all the water in the well. Then it flew to the window and cursed angrily. Taking advantage of its distraction, the fat chef caught it with a fishing net. He forcefully swung the chicken's leg. With a swooshing sound, the colorful rooster was thrown into the oven. The fat chef thought he would be having roast chicken tonight, but the colorful rooster vomited out all the water from its stomach, extinguishing the flames. Inside the palace, the king was using the food machine to prepare a meal. Just as they were enjoying their meal, the roasted colorful rooster flew to the table, releasing toxic gas back and forth, and insulting them, calling them all fat. The fat king was scared and dropped the food machine. He hid under the chair. Finally, the colorful rooster carried the food machine, and flew back to the old couple's house from afar, returning it to them.